a swim? Orders from me. All right. Time for a swim? Yes. I'm listening. Of course. Gotta cool off. Let's go. Yes, if that's what you want. Very well. Best wishes. Yes. Let's go.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes, today taking on Travant, King of Thracia in his very own Grand Hero battle on Infernal difficulty. The map itself features some unique movement-based obstacles such as the forested areas, the wall right here, as well as the mountainous areas off to the right-hand side, and obviously flyers are going to have the advantage here, which makes a lot of sense. Travant being a flyer himself and carrying with him sort of a flyer squad, makes sense that you're going to be dueling in the air, and that's exactly what they want you to do here. It sort of conforms to that strategy overall. This being a Grand Hero battle and on Infernal difficulty means that it's not terribly difficult to overcome as long as you have your units built up and maxed out. Again, I think the map generally favoring towards flyers, but there are a couple of things worth noting about the map itself and the unit composition. So first up, we can talk about Travant himself. He does come with 44 defense and Ignis at the ready. So he has Ignis at a 0-turn cooldown, as well as Vantage, which means that if you're not going to one-round him, he is going to be able to proc that Ignis. It's going to do a lot of damage. It's 80% of his 44 defense, and naturally, if you get him into Vantage range, he is going to counter with that first before you're able to attack on him. Now, he doesn't have distant counter or any innate distant counter on his weapon, which means you can really just casually poke him from afar, so it's generally not a big issue. As I mentioned before, he does have his own flyer squad here and has some nice team weapon and color variety. The team focuses on having flyer-based movement shenanigans. So, Travant himself naturally has Flyer Guidance 3. We have the Sword Dragon over here that has Flyer Formation, and we also have the Green Flyer over here that has Flyer Guidance 3. So that does make their movement patterns a little bit less predictable, so you just want to be wary of that. And furthermore, off to the side here, we have this Lance Knight that has both Barrier Lance and Distant Defense, however has some pretty pitiful resistance, and also no Wary Fighter, which means that you can double him with impunity with any magic-based attack, and he'll go down pretty quickly. We have the Red Mage over here with a Rauder Owl, as well as Attack Speed Form, and Poison Strike, and Panic Smoke. So relatively straightforward, not terribly difficult, pretty easy in fact, no reinforcements of which to speak. Again, flyers have a distinct advantage here in general, and as long as you're just wary of the movement abilities of the opposing flyer squad, you're generally going to be okay. So let's just take a quick look at the Camilla squad. We didn't make any alterations to their loadouts. We have Vanilla Camilla, plus 10, speed asset, Camilla's Axe with Special Refine, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Distant Counter, Renewal, Hone Flyers, and Chill Attack 3. Next we have Summer Camilla at Merged at plus 10 with an attack asset, Blarblade Fury Desperation build, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Goad Flyers, and Flyer Formation for the seal. Next we have New Year's Camilla, merged at +10 with a speed asset, Slaying Edge plus with attack refine, reposition, Gale Force, Death Blow for the A slot, Desperation for the B slot, Goad Flyers, and then Heavy Blade for the seal. And finally we have Brave Camilla here, Light of Nor Camilla, merged at +10 with an attack asset, 5 Dragon Flowers, has her Sangreather, Restore plus, Miracle, attack speed push 4, Wrathful Staff 3, Goat Flyers, and Renewal 3 for the seal. Now, as far as general points of entry, I already noted that the big weakness with the Lance Knight being basically very susceptible to pot shot magic attacks. Now, another obvious point of engagement is going to be this tile over here, as long as they're able to tank this Green Flyer. Now, note the Green Flyer does have Wind Sweep, which means that she'll be able to attack with impunity if she does outspeed whoever she's engaging on, and she does have 41 speed. So whoever you're planting here, they just need to be a res tank, and enough of a tank to be able to just shrug off the attack that's incoming. They may not necessarily be able to counterattack. If you have are able to build up enough speed to be able to reach and surpass the 41 speed threshold, then you're perfectly fine regardless. And it is worth noting that the enemy does not move forward or march forward unless you bait or engage on them first. So we're going to use that to our advantage to saddle up and attack the Lance Knight over here. So we're just going to shift into position in T formation so that everybody's getting a Hone Flyers buff from Vanilla Camilla. And then on the following turn, we can use Brave Camilla to engage and take out the Lance Knight. So like I said, any magic user is going to really be able to make quick work of him. And then we'll go ahead and reposition back and then kind of fall into place. We're going to give the Hone Flyers buff to Summer Camilla so that she can take advantage of her Blar Blade. Then we see a little bit of a Flyer Guide and shenanigans there, but of course New Year's Camilla is at the ready and able to tank that Axe Knight without any difficulty whatsoever. On this following turn, we just use Brave Camilla to be able to take out the Sword Dragon over here. And then we use New Year's Camilla to take out the Red Mage. And then she'll activate Gale Force in the process. And then we will use Summer Camilla to take out Travant on this turn. So New Year's Camilla, having an additional action, will be able to reposition Brave Camilla back to safety. And then we just use New Year's Camilla again to eliminate the Green Flyer. So that's it, pretty straightforward, as long as you have a point of engagement that you're comfortable with. And of course, if you're using flyers, you don't really have to worry about the potentially mobility handicapping terrain that's on this map. So let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using to clear this Infernal level challenge of Travant, this Grand Hero battle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.